Hello everyone, welcome back to Fableheim and Aethermancer. Siriux has claimed his most crushing victory in early access thus far. And at the end, I, brimming with overconfidence, said that I would challenge mythic difficulty. But we're gonna wait. I want to experience a bit more of the potential of the characters, because there's a whole slew of them we haven't even leveled up. And I was informed that I definitely want at least the Worthiness 3 traits to challenge this mess. So, once more, we shall delve into Heroic, exploring another archetype that I have yet to use, and that is Dodge. We've had a few characters that can dodge, that occasionally dodged, but we never played around with the mechanic in its totality. So today, we're going to be using a new monster, one that we captured in the last episode, in an attempt to utilize this trick. And that, of course, is the Burb. The Burb is the word Minokawa. This is a sidekick dodge force character, so really my understanding is that Minokawa can go with anybody. We can make anything work. It's just here to party. Its signature trait is that the first hit of each attack of this monster deals +1 damage for every 2 buff stacks on it, and shield self equal to that amount. So if we can get tons of buffs, force, dodge, sidekick, power, shield, the whole shebang will do better. We start with Tempering, which is a dedicated support action that applies sidekick, force, and dodge to self, and the Supersonic Strike, which is a 1/8 wind damage against target enemy, applies psychic and force to self. So we're pretty much dealing with a bunch of self buffs, and hopefully survivability through dodging. Or just not dealing with the problem, or slaying the problem, because we are going to give Minokawa the greatest of nicknames, one that I am ashamed to say I need a moment to think about. That, of course, is none other than Gwahir, the Windlord. Will it all fit? Perfect. This is one of the Great Eagles, the leader of the Great Eagles, in The Lord of the Rings, who talked with Gandalf and saved the hobbits and all that stuff. Sneaky hobbits. So to support, yep, there it is, to support the Windlord, I was looking for the Wolpertinger. Does your Wolpertinger linger? Because the shifted version is a dodge build as well. A crit purge dodge. So this monster can copy the last 2 actions and use them once. On copied action, purchasing action amounts and elements of ether as were spent on the action. It can apply or purge 1 enemy ether, and upon interrupt gives dodge to all allies, and deal some wind damage and apply dodge to self. Now we do have a slight complication. This is the same element as Gwahir, but we'll work it out. Probably. I hope so. Off to a good start. Now if we could find a tanky boy, I think everything would be swell. Ah, hey Myrna. Now look who we have here. How are you doing? Oh, we can talk or we can event. Oh, look at all this lovely UI. It's a bread roll. We gain a new perk at the cost of 7 corruption. Okay. Starvation shield yourself. Yeah, so we can get a hit +1 to on hit deal more damage. We'll take the hits because we have sidekick on the Windlord. 7 corruption is quite a lot for a character that only has 35 hit points, but we will manage. I believe in us. Mostly. If we let the cock scale up, life is not swell. Also, if we can eliminate him, we can get rid of the sidekick. Or, we can get rid of a character for the sidekick to proc off of. Although, I appear to not have a fire attack. Alright, we'll get there. Don't you worry. So the way dodge works is we dodge one of the attacks coming at us, it looks like, and there is passive dodge. I believe that's called evasion. But we'll see. 1 shot, 1 kill. This should give us dodge as well because we purged and we interrupted. Alrighty. It is quite unfortunate. I'm not sure why this is, Oh, the sidekick is interrupting, that's it. I was like, why is this interrupting this foul creature? Farewell, Richard D. Pecker. Well, so far I'm impressed. We just need to figure out how to not die. Oh, and of course we must rename our Wolpertinger. Well, this is terrifying. Now, the Wolpertinger is a creature of myth and of legend. But I learned of this being from one thing and one thing only. The Brewfest in the world of Warcraft. I have a Wolpertinger. It does, in fact, linger. Although there are other pets that I used instead. There is a Wolpertinger. Unfortunately, we have not the ether to make great things happen. So we shall delete the sidekick. I do quite like the plus one ether, but 6 HP is a lot to ask for, you know? Alright. Alvita's in. Goodbye. I believe we just do this again. And voila! I like the damage we're seeing so far. This should also give us our first level up. As long as this monster has sidekick, other allies gain +2 damage. Okay, whenever an ally evades a hit, generates wind ether. If you have more wind ether, wild ether is generated instead. Triggers up to once per ally per turn. 4 stacks on allies now only apply to the first of each attack. Allies deal +2 crit damage every second. I think we're going to take Tailwind, because we are evading. On interrupt, deal a 7 fire wind hit to that enemy. Whenever this monster purges or steals ether, generates 1 additional ether of the same element, this monster takes 1 more damage from all hits. Allies gain +10% evasion. Whenever an ally evades a hit, deal a 5 wind hit damage to the attacker. Yes, please, and thank you. Look at that, team. For you to dash. We got a skill reroll. I'm thinking that we're going to want a support character. Did I not click this? I did not. I was so excited about renaming Brewfest. This is a void meteorite, a fragment of a dying star that has landed here. They're quite rare. Something must have pulled it here by force. It will enhance a monster's basic attacks to deal damage of the respective element and generate additional ether of that element. But this is basic attacks. Does this count sidekick? We're going to find out. We like wind. In fact, we have only wind attacks still, which does not bode well for our future. Do we go for the knights? Probably. Sir Tiberian is a G. Alright, give me a tank or a healer. Okay. Well, I think we're going with Shaggoth. So this is the Shambler. I have never used him in a video before. I tried to do a video with him, and I failed miserably. However, this time, we have a lot of support. So I think the Shaggoth is going to do well. Siriux. Hello. Mystery loot box. Okay. On interrupt, chance to apply a power to self. Dodge chance. On action, chance to apply dodge. And water generator, or the chain. I am an enjoyer of the chain, but I think we have to go with the belt. The belt. I might put it on Shaggoth. This sounds strange, I know. Now we'll give it to Gwahir. That was kind of a hard choice. Do we put it on Gwahir to benefit with the stuff and things? Or do we give it to Shaggoth to give him a chance to generate dodge naturally? Are these all doggos? That has to be a Wolpertinger, right? I saw Earth and I got upset. I don't know. So, of course, there is one creature, one foul monster that we have not captured from this zone. And that is the cats. We have met the cats. We have seen the cats. But I was not able to capture him at that moment. We'll start working on this. This will redirect onto Shaggoth, who will dodge, and then YOLO stuff is going to happen. Okay. Now, Shaggoth has a fun quirk where he can repeat his past ability as a free action for Wild Ether. So now that we're generating Wild Ether, you know, life is pretty swell. I think, anyway. I wasn't sure if that would kill naturally, because if it did, the Psychic would go hit somebody else, but alas. Poor Warlock. So, Shaggoth is going to be here as our defender, our Ardent Defender. This, if I had the Wild Ether, this would break him. I think that's going to end up being our strategy here. Oh, I can borrow his attack. How quaint. Alright. So we're looking for the cat, and we're looking for just shifted stuff, mostly. The Ocarina. On support action, heal the ally with the lowest health for 3. We don't have a support action. It is possible Shaggoth could get one. Oh, I might as well keep it with me. Might as well. Well, we know where we're going here. No mystery for that. Keep my eyes peeled for the secret. I believe I missed it in the last video. One of them, anyway. So I want to keep my eyes peeled. Make sure I see it all. No secrets are kept from me, because we learned that there are a great many things the thief can purchase. But Tatzelworm. All of these can be quite spooky. We can instantly break the Tatzelworm, though. With Shaggoth, if we roll to Water Ether, which we did not. Well, okay. How do you want to do this? Probably like this. Delete. It sure is funny racing people. In video games. Bonk. Bonk. Pain. Look at all of our passives going off. Oh, yes, they also added a speed thing, didn't they? Oh, this is fun. I can have whatever abilities I want. Brewfest does as Brewfest pleases. Outfit is in. Goodbye. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Ow. I don't appreciate that volume of poison. Oh. Okay. Wow. We are generating a lot of ether. Worthiness level 2, defense +1. That is -1 damage from all hits. Gains aging. I do love aging. Oh, this is decay. So they actually nerfed decay. It was for every 4 age you trigger an attack. Now it's every 5. It is quite good, but I am interested in this. I'm also interested in this, but this. Purge Punishment. Our first Maverick skill. Got a Monster Soul, which we are immediately going to sacrifice. Now, I would love to give this to Gwahir the Windlord, but the poor Brewfest is at 32 HP. My goat, it's gotta go to Gwahir. He's not the Windlord for nothing, you know? If the Windlord doesn't have the privilege of bonus XP, is he really even the Windlord? Thank you, Gwahir. Here's the real question. Will I know the answer to this question? You found me again. Congratulations. Here is your reward. I've thought of a new question for you. Is the worthiness system fair? It's complicated. I think the answer... On the one hand, the moral values of the worthiness system represent peaceful coexistence and empathy. On the other hand, they erase the commitment towards once misguided beings, robbing them of any chance to learn, grow, and change, trapped in eternal purgatory. The system seems in conflict with itself, using Aethermancers to temporarily mend this issue instead of addressing the core flaw. That is why I'm conflicted about it. ... I see your point quite deeply. Thank you for sharing your thoughts with me. Here is your reward. I'm looking forward to our next encounter. Yeah, we just had that discussion with our Aethermancer friends. Is that a shiny Mandrake? No. Apparently the shiny one has dodge involved, and I'm into that. I'm most interested, you could say. Hello. I would love to break poison. I think that's what I'm doing. Okay. The Tatzelworm. It frightens me. It's me. And I purged you. Ow. Still purged, I think. Yep. It's once per turn per monster, I believe is the restriction for it. Give me that glorious ether. Break beneath the endless tide. Okay, we're gonna have to kill one of these. You have less health. I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to, but we're gonna have to try. Okay. We can't kill them. So instead, we're going to break their soul. We'll get a redirect here. My goodness, it is so much healing. I would rather not use my monster flask, but I will if I must. I will do what must be done. Okay. You can swing, and then you can... Oh, hey, we can heal. I was gonna... Alright, we'll try and heal. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. It has no ether left. It does have a reset, though. I didn't enjoy that. Goodbye. Oh, yeah. Well done, Gwahir. We might have to turn Shaggoth into a support character. I'm worried for his safety. 1 by 15, fire earth damage against target enemy. I do need earth. On first hit, crit plus 2 poise damage. Reaction, psychic to self. Dedicated support action. Applies 2 psychic to target ally, generates wind ether. For 1 wind. I think I'm going to try this precision meteor. I've never used this before. Lightning chaos. Oh my. 2 by 5, fire wind damage against all enemies. 20% critical hit chance. Critical hits, purge 1 enemy ether. Ooh, we have a heal. I think we're going elixir. Wait, maybe Brewfest is our support. Maybe it's Brewfest. Well, you know where we're going here. This is no mystery. What's in the box? I don't want to change my team, I don't think. They buffed Circuit a little bit, but Circuit is not part of our scheme. Fire! Oh, I'm taking the XP. It is possible to get to level 10 if we get lucky. Can I not get across this? There we go. Not sure why that was so difficult. This only gives us a boon for 2 battles, right? Yes. I'm not interested. Not interested, thank you very much. Has the game just decided that I don't get any shinies today? It is a shiny-less day. A sad day. A shiny-less day. Oh, I get to borrow the Void Blossom still. That's fun. Kind of want to do it. I use literally all of our ether. Will this actually crit? Or is it lying to me? Okay, so it's saying if it crits, it gives a whole bunch of boons. I see. I see. I feel like I've been lied to. That's 4 dodge. I do have an attack coming at my face, so what if we brace? Brace for pain. That we just don't take. I have a lot of defenses, Shangoth, actually. Oh, Megalo! Okay. Do I try? Oh, there you go. Oh. Goodbye. Oh! My goats. Alright, let's brace for this attack then. Regeneration also counts for the buffs for the Windlord. Oh, of course, right. Oh. That is so much damage. Yeah. Alright, take a swing. I hate heat. Very nice, very nice. I don't have force, unfortunately. But we can still punch. Imagine. So when I have Force, if I use that ability, it will deal +3 poise damage, which could be really strong against the bosses. It might also end up being replaced one day, but we'll see. Whenever a buff is applied to this monster, have a chance to apply another stack of the same buff. Add critical hit chance. Ooh. That would have been really good for Gwahir. I think Gwahir is still fine with the belts. I guess we'll give it to you. A blessed pond. For a simple offering of coin, it may cleanse one's soul. I guess we can come back to this at the end. Probably, I don't think we need to do a heavy cleanse. Merchant, witch, or item. I have been betrayed by the item before. But I feel like I don't use the witch well either. There is no... Wow. No shinies. No shinies? No cats? We're destined. Destined to be without shinies. Now, I believe. I do believe that in the next zone, we may find the doggo. The fire doggo. And that would be fun. I don't believe I've ever used the fire doggo. I know he deals quite a sizable amount of damage. Oh. I don't know who you borrowed this from. We might be able to just break this. Oh, that works. It's not a great ability, but it's pretty helpful. In the right moment. Having a controlled purge is always a good time. Oh. I guess if we were trying to use the crit onto the comet, we would need to not use it on a sidekick. See if we can dodge this damage. Oh, right, I'm being redirected. Ow! Alright, forgot about that. Should have put that elsewhere. Is this an earth test? I don't think I can do it. This is a free action. Heals target and generates 1 random ether. I like it. Heals target ally for 3/5. Cleanses 3 debuffs from the ally. Then if it has no debuffs, apply age. Deal wind earth damage and apply redirects. We could re-roll this. I don't hate energy charm. I did just abandon the Ocarina, though. Generate wild ether and apply power. 3/5 water earth damage against target enemy. Purchase enemy ether on interrupt generates wild ether. Or Winter Guard. Shields all allies for 3/3. Cleanses 3 debuffs from all allies and applies redirect. I think I will be taking Winter Guard for some defensive options. We use a lot of wind ether, but we also generate a lot of wind ether. This is an elemental challenge, and none of our characters are the correct element to challenge it. Wow. Alright, fine. 6 corruption is cleansed. We march on to the witch. What's in the box? Oh, here's the... So there's a new medal system. And it represents its tiers. So it wasn't entirely retroactive, but it did show some of your victories. But it's normal only. So this bronze medal, I actually think it's kind of ugly. But that's for normal victories. It's silver with 2 little nipples for heroic, and then mythic is gold with 3 of them. And it is shifted specific. So Lady Vash, the poor ooze. It shows up and it disappears. Once again, this might be a moment. I mean, I've never used tempering. I've at least used smoke. What if we reroll it? Lightning Bolt Trap. Apply 1 dodge and 2 force to target ally. Retaliate deals 1d10 fire wind damage against the enemy. Huh. Polar Wind, 2x7 water wind damage against target enemy. Applies force to all allies. Now we're talking. Yeah. Yeah, force is more crit. He has some expensive abilities now. But I digress. It's even the regular Durandal. No shinies. I'm interested in this. I'm interested in this as well. I'm not sure what I'm going to use this fire ether for, but I'll find a use. I'll find a use. We can polar winds. Force for all of our friends. Then you can crit with the basic attack. Boom. Take that 3 damage. Oh no. Oh, this actually sucks. Well, hold on. Wait a minute. I'm going to cleanse it. And then we're going to hit him. Boom. 39 with the guaranteed crits. Looking good. Looking good. We could also do this. But I think I'm going to apply dodge to myself because I have an attack coming my way. Which I don't because of the redirects. Which I knew that. I knew that. Okay. I think we are going to redirect this attack to Shaggoth. But I think you are going to do some purging. It's just some light purging. I did unfortunately make it so I can't do that anymore. Gross. We just attack then? We'll just attack. We'll just generate some power here. Shaggoth, you're going to have to survive this. You know that, right, bud? You're tanking all the weakness for me. And you're doing great. You're doing great, by the way. Yes, purge my fire. Okay. We're going to heal Shaggoth. I can't guarantee this is a crit. I can do this, however. Slight order lull there. I probably should have done the force thing first, but... I think we will... Supersonic Strike. And then we'll Winter Guard. Nice shields, nice dodge, nice swing. Sod. Okay, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it! We still have a force, so this should be a lot. Yep. A lot is the correct amount. I have 4 uses of this. My goodness. This is going to refresh right after this fight, so we can do it, and we can brace. Not a great shield, but it is a simple shield. A humble shield. And because it only costs 1 ether, we can actually do it for free next turn as well. Fun. Having Shaggo tank this has been really nice because he just takes all of the weakness for us, you know? My units are doing full damage. What are you talking about? I can even use Elixir to heal him. Or I can punch his face in with his own attack. I like that. Alright, well. There's no world in which we're killing him with a 10 weakness tanky boy. So we'll just keep the attacks. Keep being a thick, durable crab thing. And let the Windlord claim his trophy. Miss me. Oh no, my purge. Whatever shall I do? Great. Well done, my creatures. Initial dodge +1 for the Windlords. Start of combat, and on dedicated support action, applies 1 dodge to self and shields each ally for 3. We do not have a dedicated support action. Whenever Psychic is applied to this monster, generates 1 random ether. Psychic attacks from allies deal 2x2 damage hits. This should affect himself as well. And the Wolpertinger sidekicks every now and again. I do like YOLO ether. Let's make it double. For every 30 wind or wild damage dealt to enemies, apply dodge the eye with the lowest amount of dodge. On crit deals the 3 wild damage hits. Plus 3 crit damage at the start of combat, and whenever an enemy is staggered, applies 1 force to self. I think we go Eye of the Storm, right? I mean... We'll go Eye of the Storm. It's the eye of a tiger, it's the thrill of the fight. Okay, so now that we have gone through this first area, here we go. This is new. Let's try 1.25. I normally don't like it to be too fast. We got some HP. I think we can now just get down to business. Let's get down to business. To defeat... I probably should come for that one. Whatever. The Han. How did we get here? I mean, the talisman is pretty good for him. Power and interrupt, defense +1. What if... That's like defense +3 now, isn't it? I think. Well, you know where we're going. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about this. We're straight into it. Generate 1 fire ether, generate 1 wind ether. Thank you. I use so much wind, it's not even funny. I am the Windlord, after all. There he is! It's Puppy! There's also a shiny Escoffier here. Do we want a shiny Augustus Escoffier? Oh, really? It's never stopped me before, though. Boom. I didn't even think about this. Hold on. What is my turn? We probably want to do damage to the puppy, if I had to guess. Well, that's fun. Do we want to not take a hit, or do we want to not have them do this heal? No heal. Because I'm just going to tank this like a G. Less ecstatic about that one, but we also tanked it. Alrighty. That's fun. I don't know why this is so much damage all of a sudden, but I'm not going to ask questions. Boop. Do we shiny Escoffier? I'm gonna go with no. We have, I believe we have just 2 memento. We might even just have 1. But this was the final character we were missing. Just baseline. Besides the cat that won't appear. I'm a cat. I'm a kitty cat, and I don't want to make a scene. Lived at 1, huh? Okay. Well. Oh. Not too shabby. I think we're doing okay for ourselves. We might even be able to crank up the speed a little bit more. Maybe 1.5. I think that's the speed I play on Eratus. I mean, I feel pretty good with it. Maybe there's one directly above 1.25. Level 4. Gains aging. Whenever age is applied to this monster, heals and shields for 3. Quite good. Sort of combat, apply redirect and shield. Whenever you reach 5 ether of the same element, purchase 1 enemy ether of the same element, applies power to self. Up to once per element per combat. I think we will take Outlast. I do really enjoy aging mechanics. Ooh. I'm gonna dip from the orb. Normally when you're doing age, it's a really good idea to go all in, like to commit to the age. But, you know. It's a shiny pterodactyl. I forgot to check. What's we have 1 left. Do I want to use it on a shiny pterodactyl? Go 1.5. I do. I do. I do. But I don't. But I do. You know. You know. Yep. Picking up what I'm putting down. I believe the shiny pterodactyl would even be of assistance to us in our current party. Maybe? Critical heal terror. Maybe not. I think we're going to have to let the shiny go. Though it does pain me greatly. I think he's going to have to take a vacay. I'm surprised that worked a second time. I have 5 Wind Ether. The Gargoyle is also a sidekick. Well, I don't like either of these. These are both bad. I need someone to kill something. Then we can Wild Ether this. And Winter Guard. Alrighty. You tried. Okay, Terror is a little spooky. I could just Winter Guard it away, though. We have Force. You got this. Oh. Last chance. Final curtain call for a shiny Pterodactyl. Okay. I think we pass. I think we let it go. Let it be free to live another day. That's a lot of damage. Okay. Alright. I like the team comp. It feels like it's coming together slowly. You know? Like, we're getting there. Well, Dark Pilot is not native to Terra State. It is something... Okay, so this is the Rebirth. I feel pretty happy with our team comps. There's a Wolpertinger here. What foul abomination is this? I feel pretty okay with our level ups. We've gotten a lot of great passives, which is certainly something that not everyone can say. Does your Wolpertinger linger? We have no attacks coming at my boy. Nice miss, nerd. I let him do the ritual because I'm going to interrupt it. Right now. Shields all allies for 5. Deals damage to all enemies equal to the amount of shield on this monster. Oh. This probably wasn't worth doing, but it's funny. And you know, if it's funny, I say it's worth it. I did it for the Vine. Did I hear that Vine might be coming back? It's called, like, Divine now or something? That'll be quite interesting. Apparently there's 6-second clips and AI is banned. We'll see. Fire Wind against enemy on interrupt applies to sidekick. Applies to dodge to ally. So, this might be a reroll here. I don't mind Energy Rush. I think we can do better. On interrupt, apply dodge to all allies. This is against all enemies. All right, we're in. We'll take it. 2/5 water fire damage against target enemy. Crit chance, crits purge. We do have force from the solar, or the polar thingy, so maybe this would work. 2/4 water wind damage against all enemies, which means critical hit chance. Critical hits deal 4 additional damage. Or generative force, free action to apply force to self. Hmm. 1 water, 1 fire is pretty cheap. Oh, hey, it's a bolt. I do like Jewel Charm. Apply 2 age to target ally. Generates water, water, water. Water, 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 water. It doesn't overly help. I mean, it would give him shields and healing. And water ether, which we can't really make use of. I feel like Jewel Charm could be helpful. That's a really weak heal. It's also kind of expensive, but... Am I rerolling this? Oh, this seems like a bad reroll. Praise be. 5/3 wind earth damage against target enemy. Deals 5 damage hit to self. Purchase to enemy ether. Well, okay. Alright. Let's crash out. And there's a blank memento. Fantastic. We should have 2 now. We do? So if we see a shiny gargoyle, shiny pterodactyl, we could give it a go. So there's the cook. See what she has to say for herself. Here in the Forbidden Fortress. I'm not really talking with people now that we have the option to skip it. And I don't know if that we have the option because we're like deep in the lore. Care package. Out here, you open the care package and uncover a letter. To Siriux, our savior. We have gathered some supplies and gold to aid you on your journey. We hope this finds you well when you most need it. With sincere gratitude, Gwyn, Karam, Hector von Seaton, Paul. You receive 5 gold. By using supplies, you cleanse 3 corruption. Foul demons, devils born of the bleakest form. We must slay these foul abominations. How do we do that, though? With a polar wind, of course. No. No, thank you. I don't feel great using my shielding dust at this moment, but I also recognize the danger currently present. Good misses. Okay. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Away. I was kind of winging that one. We could purge. We could also break. Boop. And there's our redirect. I have full confidence in Shaggoth's ability to survive. I mean, for crying out loud, he passively survives. It's what he does. Goodbye. If I could find an epic belt, that'd be pretty cool. Oop. Alright, we have an attack coming at Shaggoth, who, again, full confidence he's going to be just fine. And that's a lot of terror. We might have to start this off with a Winter Guard team. Ain't stop me now. Time to crash out. I missed a bunch. Okay. Okay, okay. Oh, that terror hurt. Okay, I would like to slay this foul monster without taking a turn. Not gonna happen because you are my DPS. Okay, good talk. Slow, love, slow. We just need to find a way to amplify this buff application. Nope. Pretty much just triple epic belts. There's the boss. We have only 23 coins to our name, so I feel like the merchant is not the correct call. I have not found a secret area. What is this? I may have missed it. Possibly, conceivably. Don't really have a great way of dealing earth damage. Punk. I think I'm just going to try and generate some ether this turn. Ow. Okay. I see where you're coming from. Have you considered? No. Because I've considered that. Have you considered super no? Oh. Okay. We have plenty of dodge on the team. Owie. There is a passive I would like to find where if you have 5 dodge, you remove your dodge, but you get a second turn. And that just sounds cool. That just sounds like good old-fashioned fun. I don't like this. Thinking we just punch it. And then we smoke them out. I'm on fire. I'm on super fire. I think we... Oh, that was rude. Okay. So we could kill or break the chef, but I cannot break the doggo. And that's what's concerning me right now. So we'll go ahead and shield up and cleanse and do some good things for us. And interrupt this guy from doing whatever he was going to do. Alright, how bad is this? Pretty bad. Pretty bad. This might be an hourglass moment. I think we can brute force this. We cannot brute force this. I have a redirect. And it went on the wrong person. No! We're here. Uh-oh. You're the Windlord. Yes, you're the Windlord! Okay. I'm gonna take so much damage doing this. But it's worth it. Now see, this was a little too slow for me. Because we all burnt to death. Not sure how to play that better. For combat, whenever an enemy is staggered, apply 1 force. This could be good. On interrupt, apply sidekick. Dodge now only increases evasion. Oh, is this it? It is. So dodge now only increases evasion by 12% per stack and does not get consumed when attacked. After an ally's turn, they consume 5 stacks of dodge to reactivate their turn. We're going to try this. We get a free turn. We should be able to do this semi-reliably. Especially with Brewfest being able to just apply 3 dodge and heal. I don't know, I'm feeling pretty okay. Not great. Pretty okay. Those are the ends. Oh, hey. There you are. No shiny! I've heard that the shiny for the book and the shiny for the Shambler are pretty goated. I don't want that. Whatever that was, I didn't want it. Using my crit and auto attacks kind of sucks. Oh. We're dodging these attacks. Okay. Now remember, our dodge is no longer a guaranteed dodge. It's this passive evasion built into our thing. Oh. Go away. Huh. That's a lot. And then you can punch that guy. Why do I feel like we're not generating a lot of dodge? I felt for a moment we were getting a lot of it, and now I feel like we're not getting any of it. It's a shame that all went into shields, but trust it was worth. Okay. Ow. Rude? That's 9 Wild Ether. Oh, this is about to be a problem. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, I'm gonna have to interrupt this, or try to. This gives me side gank. I think we have to just shield and endure. This could do, like, literally nothing, or it could kill me. I'm really not sure. Ow. Oh. I thought that was a giant AoE. Okay. We're fine. Totes fine. I get a second turn. Now, isn't that just quirky? Is death interruption? It is. That's a silly question. Do you think death is an interruption? Now see, this is the build on steroids. This is the ultimate final form. Dodge farming. So how do we lean even further into that, is the question. When I find the answer... On the start of combat, I don't have a dedicated support ability. Maybe I should. While this monster has force, it gains +2 defense and takes 1 less corruption from enemy attacks. I can't use conceal. Leadership directly specifies other allies, but aura means everyone. Heroic defense might make... I mean, I'd try not to get hit on here if I can help out. Just gonna take leadership. Hello, I like safeguard. Hello, I like cosmic wisdom. What is this? On attack, consumes up to 1 wild, either deals 7... Oh, this thing. We're gonna go cosmic wisdom. We don't need corruption cleansing on Shaggoth because he just has all of the support. Nope. Mirna, do you have a legendary belt sitting around? Memory vegetable stew. It'll bring back some nice memories, as well as some corruption, but that's normal. YOLO XP. So Gwahir just leveled up. Shaggoth just leveled up. Brewfest is ahead. Let's give it to Gwahir. He rolled 4, which is fantastic. So next combat, he levels up. Because I feel like he just got a poor roll. Okay. We have a soul gate. This should give us a nice item. Armor. Garbage. I mean, honestly, armor is pretty good, but... Garbage. If there was a hidden secret room, I did not find it. Oops. Item merchant or witch? Maybe I can re-roll this. Hold on, wait a minute. What do you got? Oh. Welcome to the Forbidden Fortress, Siriux. Spooky, isn't it? This is where Commander Torment stood his ground against the army of Gotlot many centuries ago. Some say that the tortured souls of the warriors who died here still haunt these halls. But we both know that's nonsense. It's the cult of Ether that haunts these halls. Just ask that creepy merchant that's always lurking around. I think we've seen that. And we do get the ability to reroll an action. Oh no, yes. Whenever Psychic is applied to this monster, generate 1 random ether. I'm in. Whenever an ally triggers Psychic, shields both attackers for 3. 3 wind ether consumed by allies, apply Psychic to self. Ooh. Ooh. We just go helping winds, right? We apply, or we consume so much wind ether. Hey, look who's not shiny. If I remember correctly, they patched this guy as well. I believe... I chose wind. Well, fuck me. I believe he... Oh, no. Okay. It might be the shiny version. The shiny version of him no longer does... Do I do this? Seems like a peculiar choice, I'm not gonna lie. It uses Light Beam, which is what the shiny version of this guy has. I don't know, have a lot of wind attacks. If I do this, I could do Gemstone right away. Oh, this is a crit. Okay. He's going top mid. Ow. Alright. I should be able to crash out now. And I think we will. I can do this too. Okay. I actually need to taunt. Oh, show. Dodge, 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 dodge. You tried. I took no damage from that. You know, when we challenge Mythic difficulty, I'm probably going to have to respect his wind thing. Or his element of the void. Like, currently I just don't. That's a lot of damage. It doesn't apply dodge. That's a lot of damage. Well, I set myself up for the best level of success. And I think it went well. That hurt a little bit. It is fire and water. Well, okay. We could do a crash out. I think we want to punch. And I think I might even refresh the Shaggoth. Oh, I don't have enough. Oops. We should be fine. Famous last words, I suppose. I mean, we have full evasion, basically. Wow, he still connected a lot. Okay. Respect. We'll flask up Shaggoth. We will... What will we do? I like Icy Assault into... Or Polar Wind into Icy Assault, rather. Although if I did this, I get a second turn. And I would not have enough ether to do Icy Assaults. But I would still break him. And Guahir gets second turn. And we can heal Shaggoth. That's a lot of damage. Oh, right, because Psychic. Oh, look, it's a second turn. Which we use to brace, which will generate more Wind Ether. And we'll, of course, retaliate twice now. And I think that is GG. I'm a little worried that our build is slow. I'm a little worried about that. Because the monsters we're about to fight, +2 Corruption Cleanse, wow, are not gonna give us the chance to act freely. That is something. Temporal Borealis. Apply a Psychic to self and reactivate target ally. 1 by 25 fire damage against target enemy. +5 damage for every stack of 4. Steals 5 additional damage to the target has a shield. Huh. I could do some crazy things with this. The problem is that I am the person I want to reactivate. Maybe I just have to take the HP here. Oh, hey, the Windlord got some XP. Nice. Well, we've made it to the final zone. A build I've never used before. With characters I've never really used before, so... I call that pretty successful. Ah, the stench of the void is on you. It comes from your monster, Shambhala, one of the living manifestations of the void. It represents the void's potential to change, disruptive and unpredictable. Who knows? It might even change you, Siriux. Unlikely. That is pretty good. Who has a support skill? Not you. Smoke is a dedicated support action. Elixir. Each water hits. So I guess it being on Shaggoth wouldn't be bad. Let's take the Ron. And we'll give... I mean, the +1 defense is so good. We'll give it to Brewfest. I'm really stacking the defense with that item. Even if it's not great, well, we know where we're going. Alright, we have 2 mementos. Monster game evasion and crit chance. Yes, please. That will stack with the evasion we're getting from dodge. We might just have to bite the bullet and like use elixir to try and trigger free turns from Brewfest. Hi, Jin. I didn't even see you there. The Jin is another great dodge character. I was gonna use him. I changed my mind. Of course, you may know, I am morbidly terrified of the Naga. I don't know what the Naga does. It scares me. Okay, so I dodged the stick from the cat. That was about it, though. I think we have enough ether to do this, yes. We have broken the foul Naga. If we want to take it slow, we could, or we can just delete the Naga. That sounds great to me. I could have double braced, actually. No, I could not have. I lied. I could have braced and then attacked. That probably would have been optimal. I don't have force. But I can. I can have force. I lost the force. Oh, hey. Crash out. Just spin more wind ether. It'll be fine. It'll be fine before you know it. Poor cool comp. The kitty cat has no one left to support. It's all alone. What is there to be done? Rhetorical question, of course. The only thing to be done is to keep slamming my face into the monster till it's dead. Alright. Seems good to me. Brewfest. 3x3 wind steel ether. Applies dodge to target ally. The trap. And you can also get the solar winds. You know, this is a support action. This might fly. It's expensive. But it might. Like maybe over this. I haven't really used explosive bursts. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling any of this, honestly. 4x4 water damage against target enemy. On interrupt applies 2 age. 1x9 water. Consumes all water, ether, plus 4 damage and plus 1 poise. Or the Aeon Shield. They had to nerf the Aeon Shield as well. I don't remember how they did it, though. I think it's apply age to all allies with 3 or more age. It used to be just apply age to people with age. Whirlpool, you say? I feel like Whirlpool would be a better, like, raw damage value than Drift Punch. However, Drift Punch is our... You know, that's our redirect. That's there for 2 reasons, not just punching people. One of Vigil's magical creations, a fruit which allows one to cultivate their own innate abilities. Fittingly, it is called a cultivation. Dodge, I think, for Gwahir. That also boosts him to level 8. Crit chance on allies also increases their evasion by 50% of that amount. Ooh, when an ally reaches 2 force stacks, it generates 2 random ether triggers up to once per ally per combat. Have I ever gotten 2 stacks of force? I don't think so. I have to be honest, I don't know what our crit chance is. I feel like it's low. However, it's passive. So if it's there, we'll take it. Hey, Nixie. I have all of you. And this is all so terrifying. Nixie is wind, though, so we should be able to break her pretty quick. This is the Medusa. They fix/change/nerf the Medusa. I was kind of hoping to get a... Oh, okay. Awkward turn 1, honestly. Okay. I don't cleanse my own affliction like these creatures do. So I'm really not too keen into applying it with the Mimic skill. Oh. Is this really not dead? It's not. Okay. We're just gonna have to tank this, I guess. Maybe I should have braced, honestly. Oh, don't heal. Okay, we're about to get a free turn on a few units. I hope. I actually have not determined if this is true or not. Okay. That was our last redirect. I think. That one was. Okay. We might have to use the shield here. Uh-oh. What if we just crash out? Can I crash out and do that? I cannot? No. Yes. Because if we do this first, we could crit. Which in the end wasn't all that relevant, but I did it. I was there, Gandalf. I didn't do the shield thing I said I was going to do, but it's okay. Okay. Rude. Rude. This solar wind has not had an interrupt, by the way. Like, ever. Just go ahead and heal up. I do not have the ability to redirect this. Maybe I'll get my first interrupt. There we go. I did. Who could have guessed? If you kill them, you interrupt them. What a shock. Okay, we got there in the end. That felt pretty sketch, I'm not gonna lie. Initial force +1. Alrighty. All of our units are worthiness level 3. We have acquired all the buffs that are presently in the game for these units. I can't say what that is. It looks like another Medusa. Honestly, the Amit scares me. I don't quite understand how they work, and I've seen them just, like, explode with damage. Starting with Force, though, is good, because then we can do this turn 1. That's always fun. Owie. Did not like any of that. In fact, we're gonna have to... Well, maybe we don't have to. Interrupt! We should be pretty close to a second turn for a Brewfest. Next turn, in fact. Oop. Don't hit Kulka, I hit the giant terrifying thing. I really enjoyed Electrical Jolt when we used it. I wouldn't mind an Electrical Jolt right now. Honestly. Look at that! An Electrical Jolt! I'm not sure if we have the ether to just keep pumping out free attacks here. We are redirecting. I wonder what the sidekick will do. Will it go towards the original target? Nope. Okay. See, that hurt quite a lot. That was really painful. That did not spark joy. Huh. We'll try it. We'll borrow your electrical joint. Electrical joint. Electrical jolt. And we'll crash out. It's the only appropriate thing to do, honestly. Wolpertinger doesn't have any sidekick mechanics. Poor Brewfests. Poor Kuka. She's all alone. I'm stealing her friend's skills. I wish Supersonic Strike applied dodge as well. That would be perfect. Probably strong. Probably too strong. But perfect. I just need one passive to turn, like, dodge Gurant's power or something. That's it. That's all we need to push this over the precipice of greatness. Right now, we're good. We're good. We might be able to make this happen with cautious play, proper artifact utilization, and some decent choices. So critical ether would give us more evasion as well. We don't particularly crit, though. We might be concealing here. I mean, I'm using Flurry a lot. But Smoke and Elixir are support skills. I think it's a conceal angle. Well, Cruelty also could be really good. We could use Cruelty... No, let's conceal. Let's conceal. Conceal, don't feel. Another belt. Is this one better? Debuff Cleanse +1, debuff Cleanse +1. Oh. Oh. No. No. We have the Cook, a epic loot piece, and the Merchant. We do have 33 gold to our name. That's usually not enough for my boy. I think we say hello to the Cook. See what she's cooking. I am probably never going to select an item thing again, ever since I got robbed. But I haven't been robbed in the third zone. That's important to note. Bread roll. This is one of my void enriched recipes. Sure, your monster will take on a bit of corruption, but it also gets stronger. A new perk. Cost of 7 corruption. Well, shall we spread up the corruption, love? Huh. Man, imagine if I took that crit. That crit thing now. I think the correct choice is the health, but I'm going to take the evasion. Because we have so much synergy with evasion already. And the Wolpertinger, I believe, has like a huge evasion bonus. This looks familiar. In their worthiness tree. So technically Brewfest should be at a rather horrifying chance to evade. Which of course is only beneficial for us. In all the best ways. Pretty sure the Medusa's just dead here. Pretty sure it's GG for her. Don't break. I was gonna solar flare. It was gonna be great. Can't have anything. Fine. I'll let you jolt or heal or whatever you were doing. Does your Wolpertinger linger? See, I can apply dodge now and get a second turn. That sounds fun. I crashed out a little bit. This also shields my friends, right? Here. Yeah. It does all sorts of good stuff for me. Go away. Could you imagine that was a natural crit? That'd be so funny. I'm not really building into it, though. I feel like I've gotten pieces here and there of different strings to pull. And we're pulling. We're pulling all right. There we go. I feel like I'm trying way too hard to trigger solar winds. Like, it's not that big of a deal. But I'm making it a big deal. You better believe I'm making it a big deal. Okay. Oh, I get to swing again. Great. Y'all know that was a phenomenal use of my bonus turn. Just auto-attacking. Oh, sure. That gives me dodge and my friends some shields, and, you know, life is pretty swell. I'm gonna need a chromatic scroll. If we make it to the final boss, I'm gonna need myself a chromatic scroll. Wanna see me do it again? Huzzah! Well, I've got the dodge down. And now I need the damage down. Because right now, I don't think it's enough. So these final levels, if we can push the damage values, that would be great. I will take decay. For every 7 ether consumed by allies, generate wild ether. Well. Oh, that would be good. Alright. Applies 2 dodge to target ally. Oh, there's electrical jolt. I don't really want it on you, though. I mean, I could use this on, like a turn we're refreshing, you know? Could I put this over something? You know, technically, this would apply sidekick and 2 dodge, which I think is technically better. I would lose a lot of my ability to pop poise, though. I'll reroll, see what we get. Alright. Plus I have health. I was really hoping for a passive or something. Money! Blank memento. I have 3 now, right? I do indeed have 3 blank mementos and no shinies. That is a full corruption cleanse, I believe. No shinies to use them on. Equivalent exchange. Have I reached the point where it's Aether crystals for gold? No. No, I haven't. Is that shiny Naga? Nope. Where are the shinies? Why must they hide from me? Where are they being concealed? It is shiny! Clicked the wrong one, too. Alright, shiny Naga. Here we go. Opening up with a strong solar wind. You'd love to see it. That's not for the shiny, but you'll love to see it. It'll be pretty good right now, the card. The cards. The cards. The cards will tell. I really Dr. Facilier. Where is my deletion? Ladies and gentlemen, shiny Naga. Earth or shield tank power. Unlimited power. That's a free action. Well, first, let's crash out. Actually, I lied. Let's not crash out. Let's redirect. Because there's a spooky attack coming my way, and I don't like it. I don't like it. That's it. Yep. No likey. Okay. I don't know how the scorpion works. Miss me, bitch. That is 8 force. That's a lot. Shields target ally for 2/5. Shields all allies for 3. Applies 3 force to all allies. That's cute. I don't know why this is removing his skill, but I'll take it. Ow. We're fine. Still fine. I wasn't sure if this would work. It's been wrong sometimes, but others it hasn't been. Come to me, attackers. Break beneath the endless tide. Oh. What if I just, like, triple brace? There's only one either. Every time? Oh, yeah. Get braced, bitch. I feel like I'm being aggressive against the Scorpion. The Scorpion didn't deserve it. Probably. I'm honestly not sure if the Scorpion deserved it. For all I know, maybe the Scorpion did deserve it. Because I don't know what the Scorpion does. I am proud that I brought this all under control, though. So, in the end, we claimed victory, and we got a shiny Naga. Lady Vash has a new form. Just like in WoW. Okay, we're off to Hecatoncheires. It could be shiny Hecatoncheires. I did not find The monster. Am I just blind, or is the lurker not here? I suppose it's possible. Is it just a chance for the lurker to appear in each room? Well, my bad. If he really was here. Who knows? I certainly don't. Farewell, Brewfest. Well, farewell to your corruption. Well, let us pray we get shiny hecatoncheries. The game has not been overly kind about it thus far. Hello. On Enterprise Pals yourself. Wild conversion twice. Wild. Interesting. Okay. I wanted to keep the dodge chance up, chance, but it's just a chance. It's not set in stone. We can hex, I suppose. I really wanted the chromatic scroll, but okay. So I need Shagath to hit 1 level up. Shagath? Be shiny. You... normal sods. Alright, hecatoncheries. Let's see if we can bring together our greatness and bonk you out. Well, that's fun. Alright, let's apply some dodge. We'll get 2 stacks of that because of concealed. I suppose we can smack him. Now, arguably, I should have gone to make sure he couldn't attack me, but it worked out in the end. I think. Do we crash out? Did I do that just so I could do this? Yes. I planned the solar winds. It was me all along. Okay. We get a whole bunch of bonuses from him attacking and missing, so that's fun. Can't say I like this. I should have shielded myself, honestly. Maybe I was being a little too selfless there. Ah, well. I wish I could keep that eternally. The diamond shield. Alas. Poor Warlock. It is most likely going to be replaced. So, with the hecatoncheries encounter, we are in a little bit of a time crunch. Just a little bit of one. Nothing crazy. But it would be nice if he could go away. Sooner rather than later. We'll crash out. Can we defend? Wait, why did he show an attack on everybody? Oh, we're chilling. Bang chilling. Okay. I think we just do the force combo. Sounds good to me. We force. Oh, the crit is bonus poise. It's not any bonus damage. Okay. Oh, hey. Let's crash out. If you told me Shaggoth was going to end up having some of my highest damaging abilities, I would not have believed you. I can't believe we died. There we go. It's me. Okay. Alright. I mean, I think we're fine. I think we're being chillin' here. It is fire and earth. I get a second turn. Bye. Okay. I'd say then we crash out, but... What if I steal your ether? Ah. 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 Alright. Don't like that he's aging. Kiss me! But we should be good. We should be fine. I think the Aether cycle is saving me. Mr. Shaggoth has done more than he knows for our greatness. Probably this. We can attack to get more dodge, to get a second action, to get more sidekick, to get a heal. This will bring us to full. This will give us dodge. This will give our allies shields, and we're already ready to rock and roll. All right. I see only darkness before me. Father, is it over? At long last. No king rules forever, my son. I stole your attack. Well, that was a slow version of Hecatoncheires. Level 4 Wolpertinger. The Lightning Bolt Trap. A Lightning Ball. I kind of like my abilities. I think explosive power I think can go. It's cute because it works with force, right? Like that's what makes it cute. But this purge is 2 ether. Maybe I was too harsh about Lightning Bolt Trap. Should we give it a go? Over the Explosive Burst. This will make him really dedicated to support. For Concealed. Concealed Don't Feel. 1/1 wind damage against all enemies for reaction. I'm going to take the health, because you're going to have to tank for me. Shielding Dust +1. Nice. We have a lot of artifact usage for the final boss. We have 21 coins. That is enough for an epic level artifact if it's on sale. Nah. Alright. We just need this to hit the Windlord. Magnifique. Guahir the Windlord of all eagles on Middle-earth. Has reached level 10. Perfect Edge. 4 stacks on allies now, only applied to the first hit of each attack. Allies deal +2 crit damage for every stack of force on them. We don't do a lot of that. Whenever dodge is applied to this monster, applies dodge and redirect to self, triggers up to once per turn. No. When an ally reaches 2 force, it generates 2 random ether. We're going to have to re-roll that, buddy. This monster has force, it gains +2 defense. Conceal, don't feel. Whenever psychic is applied, generate 1 random ether. Done! It's probably evasion mastery, right? We're not really doing crit chance. We have like the full sidekick wombo combo. We generate random sidekicks from consuming ether. Our sidekick deals more damage, and we get YOLO ether out of it. I didn't mean to do that. Thankfully, it was 15 for 15. We're good. We did it, team. We have made it to the end. Shanobog awaits in the dark. We have finally made it back. I can still feel Shanobog. I need to reach them again. He didn't have any artifacts, did he? Brace yourselves. Oh, flashbang. You know what's crazy? On the OBS, like, audio meter thing, it said that was super loud. All right, hold on. I need to sit up for his voice. I admire your resolve. For what it is worth, I hope you succeed and put an end to madness. But tell me, is the void originating from them? I sense an immensely strong veil. Are they truly behind it? Wouldn't you like to know? Judgment is inevitable, Siriux. Merely a matter of time. Okay. Okay, final fight. So this is Shanobog. We have fought him many a times. Yoink. However, many a times we have had, quite frankly, ridiculous combos to delete him and bring forth greatness. We were able to break one arm, but we weren't able to make use of it. So this turn, we're going to break the other arm. And in a way, that's good because we've offset their restores. Water. That's fine. So one hand will heal itself one turn before the other, giving us time to coagulate. He's gonna hit everybody, right? We'll do some buffs. I don't think we're gonna shield. I think we're just gonna focus entirely on buffs. We should be able to break him really fast next turn. Well, that consumed all of the force. That's rude. Missed me, bitch. We're gonna generate so much ether. Oh, he's already phasing. Rude. Why was that so fast? What did I do? I know what I did. I won. That's what I did. Fucking ow. Did you copy my lightning bolt trap? Well, okay. I missed. Okay, good. Probably want to heal if we can. And we'll do a free action redirect. Oh, it's water. Oh, it's earth. Wind. I want a Winter Guard. You know what? I'll Winter Guard here. Just to try and get rid of some of this torment. So that one of our squishies just doesn't quite literally just get popped. We'll crash out for a second. I just Solar Flare, right? Because we killed the little shitbag? Yeah. I ate so much corruption to do that, but I got a lot of dodge out of it. I don't know. I'm pretty proud of that. I don't know if I should be, but I am. I'm also full shields. We can do this to get rid of some of the corruption, but the more corruption you have on a creature when it gets consumed, the more powerful it'll be in the new version. Which could be a mild concern for us. Let's see. We pushed phase 2 so fast. Honestly, you shouldn't have even blocked him. He has way more health than you at the moment. Gross. That is a gross amount of terror. Oh no, the hand's back. I can't tell what it is. It's wind. Oh. Well, I know how to solve this. Solar flare! It's Earth. Huh. Earth, you say? Okay. Bibbidi bobbidi. Do I just brace? I'm gonna get a second turn here. So what if I brace and then hit him? Just get a free smack in there. I have to use my artifacts. We're getting to a danger level of debuffs. So we have reactivation, we have shields. Ooh, yeah, see, that's not good. That is not good. But I can crash out a little bit. It'll be fine. We'll be fine. Not worried at all. Not even a little bit. You know? Not even a little bit. Not worried in the slightest. Oh, I dodged. Nice. That's how you know your build's a little too good. It comes for you. Okay. Death. It is the inescapable end. Oh, the belt was the perfect buy. Get over here. Alrighty. So I dropped the meteor. We do have a rather fantastic amount of crits. Kind of want to lightning trap the big boy, the Shaggoth. I don't want to celebrate too prematurely, team, but I think the build all came together in the end. I think we did it. I think we found the magic coagulation. We got enough passives that all interlocked to create greatness. That is 25 terror on Brewfest. And that were 0 connections on Shaggoth. The armored crab from the void beyond. Full dodged. Oh no! Whatever shall I do? I think we just win, team. I think that's GG. I think that there is GG. I'm even going to steal his attack for the dub. The Dodge team did it! There were moments of uncertainty, but in the end it was an almost flawless victory. That's why he's the Windlord. That's why he's the GOAT. Very sad about our lack of captures, though, this time. We only got 2. We did pass up the shiny chef and the shiny bat, and in hindsight, I shouldn't have. But, it is what it is, you know? Get what you get. Kitty cat! We have a lot to renovate. We can get some bushes, some trees, some high grass. Get the bushes, sure. So, this is the cat. Still have not obtained him. Pick up the gargoyle. We'll pick up a meat. And we'll pick up Sharuf. Crit, Purge, Burn. Whenever 1 or more burn stacks are applied to an enemy, breaks 1 poise. Triggers up to 5 times per turn. That sounds fun. We did a burn build last time. I mean, it started as a burn build. It evolved into something horrific. But that's what it started as. We might want some rerolls. You also gain 1 soul, another next monster. You can use your grab memento even if you have monsters memento. So this is, I don't want to do this yet because this will make it so it tells you that you can capture something even if you already have it. And right now I'm using that glowing signifier to catch the shinies I don't have yet. Plus 1 experience from boss fights could be good. We'll take that. I'm interested in this reroll at the Monster Shrine. We might be able to pinpoint a build with that. Alright. That was our first dodge run ever. And I gotta be honest, team. Oh well. I was scared for a second. But I think we pulled it through. And there's the heroic medal. It looks so much better than the bronze tit. It makes me so much happier. But of course, the gold one makes me even happier because it's got the perfect... What's that called? With like a chair. 3 legs of a chair is perfect balance. Compared to like 2 or 4. I don't know. Geometry is what it's got going for it. So next time, we could delve into the darkness of Mythic. Or we could try a proper summons build. I've never done one of those yet. I mean, we've had summons around with the Kuka build, but I've never, like, leaned into them. A meet Dark Elder? I'll think about it. Other than that, I think we are getting ready to challenge Mythic for what it is worth. And put ourselves... I think I'll try one summons build, because I haven't really done it. We'll try it on Heroic, and then we'll take it all the way to the top next time. But thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the journey of the Windlords. And if you did, feel free to like the video. It does help out the channel. Thank you to the patrons and the channel support channel. I greatly appreciate you. If you'd like to stay up to date and have a channel, feel free to turn on the description down below. And I will see you next time for some summoning shenanigans. It always turns into shenanigans, though.